Now let's generate lots of spheres. And to do that, we can use a loop. So let's suppose we wanted to generate 10 spheres and make them all start at a slightly different place. So I'm going to say for, and then I'm going to define a little loop that's going to run this instantiate command many, many, many times. So I'm going to say for x equals 1 to 10, do something, and each time increment the x by 1. But the syntax for this is that first of all you have to define that little counting variable. So you have to say define an integer, and often people will call it I. Define an integer I, and make it equal to 0, say. And then say how long are you going to run this loop for? You're going to run it until I is less than 10, and at the end of every loop you're going to increase I by 1. And the little quick way of doing that is to go plus plus. So basically what this is doing, and sorry, I should have put a semicolon at the end of that. What this statement is saying is that for 0 to 9, incrementing by 1 every time, do something. And the thing to do is put in curly brackets. So we put those curly brackets after the for statement, and we put the thing that we want to happen several times in those curly brackets. So if we did this, then at start, we should get 10 spheres created all at this position here. Now that's fine, but well, let's see what happens. So let's just click save and then wait for it to compile, press play, and we should get 10 spheres. There we go. See, sphere clone, 10 of them, and they're all bouncing around. And that's actually fine. I mean, it's clearly not a problem that they're all instantiating on top of each other. But just in case it was, what we could do here, of course, is we could change where it's instantiating so that instead of instantiating an x of 0, we could get it to instantiate at an x of I. Because then that would mean that the first one will be at 0, 0, 0, the next one will be 1, 4, 0, the next one will be at 2, 4, 0, and so on. So actually, let's just see what happens, because we've actually got a fair distance to play with, haven't we? The thing is 100 wide. So let's see what happens if we do that. Press play, and they all, you saw there right at the instant. If we just keep your eyes on what happens right in the very first frame, they lined up like ducks in a row. Here they come, see, and then they all go their separate ways. So I think that's probably likely to be better. But now all we have to do is change this number here. Let's make 50 instantiate. Now let's get 50 of these little beasties spinning around in our box. There they all are, and then bang. Now it's possible that with 50 we've actually got one of them's actually got out of the box. So in fact that would be quite funny. The very last one here may well be no, it's in the box. It's within the confines of the box, I think. Yeah, there it is. It's in the cloud with all the others. All right, that's very exciting. I'm sure you can start to think now of something chemical, biological, biochemical that is going to leverage this box with all the things flying around in.